Welcome to episode 18 of the Ultra RC Hobby Show.
Yeah. It's episode 18 already.
Yeah, already. It's 2 away from 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you should keep an eye out on the next couple episodes.
Something
We
might
might have
happen.
a giveaway.
Yeah.
Chris is just been right amped about a giveaway. But that's not today. So let's get to the point. So what are we going to talk about, Chris?
We're going to talk about the dust off. And we're also going to talk about the little Volkswagen Beetle here.
So question.
Yeah.
When are you going to stop building Tamiyas?
I think this might be my last one for a while. So we'll see if those words stay true.
Yeah, that's what he says now. Okay, so what else are we going to talk about? So dust off Volkswagen Beetle.
Yeah. What else do you want to talk about?
I don't know. We got something cool at the shop we could talk about.
Yeah.
Everyone likes these. So
People
these
like crawlers, scale trucks.
TF2 RTR unboxing today.
Yes.
That'll be cool. So yeah, let's get right into it. We got lots of cool, fun things we're gonna be doing. Lots of running videos from the dust off.
Yes.
So if you missed that on Facebook, we're gonna go and do that maybe right now. Or do you want to talk to the Beetle first?
We can do the Beetle.
Okay, well let's just get right into it.
Nothing too major on this guy. It's a Tamiya M-06 kit. Same chassis and everything as that blue truck, the low-ride pumpkin,
Yep.
but this is the longer wheelbase. So it's made to fit on a few other bodies.
So this is rear-wheel drive.
Rear-wheel drive,
Nice.
rear motor, just a brushed motor in this guy as well. And yeah, I went with purple and some gunmetal for the paint.
I really like that purple. Did you
Yeah.
back the purple with the gunmetal? Is the
I
purple?
did, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what gives it that nice depth.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get some close up of it, but the purple with the metallic is super deep, and that's what happens when you start backing with the darker colors. Now, the one thing you do have to worry about when backing with darker colors is it will darken the color up a little bit. So if you back it with like a silver, it's going to be bright and very vibrant, but it's not going to have that depth like when you back with a black or a gunmetal. I've even heard gold as of late.
Yeah.
Guys have been backing red and some other colors with
Get
gold.
that shine back there.
Yeah, so one thing that we haven't tried personally yet with the Ultra RC paint shop, but we definitely have done lots of different things with the gunmetals, blacks, and some darker backing colors. So just another cool thing. So let's take the body off.
Yeah.
Is this thing lit up yet?
Not yet.
Okay, so when did you finish this? Like, I know you just picked it up last week.
Last week, and then I had it almost built that night. So it took me about 2.5 hours, somewhere around there that night. And then I painted the body the next day. So it wasn't a very long build. I've got the stock TBL02S speed controller, and then a EcoPower 120T waterproof servo.
Yeah, these are the new line of servos we've been carrying at the shop, these Eco Powers. So the nice thing with those Eco Powers, full waterproof, metal gear, and this servo on 7.4 volt has about 420 or 400 ounces.
Right
400 ounces of torque. So it'll pretty much power anything 8 scale, anything 10 scale. And there's also a smaller, cheaper version for like slashes, stampedes, the basic 2-wheel drive stuff, and 280 ounces, metal gear,
And
4.8 or 6 volt, and waterproof. So if you are looking at an option that isn't Traxxas, look at these new Eco Powers.
Yes.
Yeah, so good.
Great
Look
servos.
at you go.
Good servos.
Yeah. Okay, so what else? I see it's backed
Yeah,
already.
I'm running a Beck for the servo, of course.
Yeah.
And then I've got the Tamiya Sport Tune motor in there.
Oh, so just a basic build.
Still a little bit better than the stock motor, but
Yeah.
still a brushed.
So this is an M chassis.
Yep.
So how many M chassis do you have now?
5. I have an M03, an M05, 2 M06s, and an MFL1X. So sorry, 4.
Can we call that an addiction?
Almost.
Because that was the Tamiya. So good build, Chris.
Yeah, good build.
So what's next? I don't want to like give any spoiler alerts, but like what do you have on the agenda?
I need something to bash with next, so I gotta find something to bash. Stampede, UDR,
Techno
Techno
MT
MT.
410.
E-Revo 2 maybe.
Gonna be some cool stuff
Lots of
coming up.
Lots of choices.
Yeah. So maybe you guys should post in the comments what you think Chris should bash or
What should
buy
I bash
next.
with?
Yeah. What do you think is gonna be his best option?
Yeah, let me know what you think, because I know what I like for bashers, but let me know what you think is the best basher.
Yeah.
So we've got the RC4WD Trail Finder 2 ready to run model. We're going to take it out of the box, give you a little run through the truck, and show you what it's all about.
Yeah, you've had a Trail Finder before, but you had the kit, right?
I had the Trail Finder
Yeah.
2 kit, yeah.
Nice.
So the big difference between those two is the kit is going to come with a 2-speed transmission, whereas this guy is single speed.
Oh, that was interesting. Okay, so Are we gonna need a screwdriver?
We might. Is
I
the
think we
body
will.
screwed
I'll go
down?
grab it too. No, while you talk. Just keep talking. Keep
Oh,
it
yeah, it
on
is screwed down.
I'll leave. Come back.
So this truck, it's hard to tell from here, but we are running leaf spring suspension. You get a hard plastic body from RC4WD Drive 2 with nice little details like door handles, mirrors, all your bumpers, and everything. So you do get a nice detailed body over the Lexan body. You got a screwdriver?
I do, yeah. I came back. You kept them busy and occupied while I did this.
Proud of you.
At least somebody is. It's kind of brutal that there's 6 screws holding the body on.
Yeah. I actually just ran long grub screws in mine, and I can pop the body over those holes.
I don't think I need to. No, don't take that one off. But we're gonna have to.
Yep.
Go like this.
Cut your hand.
Oh, don't cut me.
I won't cut you.
He's trying to cut me. I see how this workplace is. Okay, you just pull the radio. You can talk about the radio while I'm pulling screws. So they're not waiting for me screwing around.
It's zip tied down.
It's just a basic radio, probably.
Yeah, basic 2-channel radio with these guys. So there's your radio. You get a FM radio with this. Pretty
That's
basic.
2.4 gigs, man. That's not
2.4
FM.
gigs, sorry.
It's not FM. It's not a long whip antenna you poke my eye out with.
Standard 4 battery. What else do we have on this guy?
Do you have like trims, endpoints?
Yeah, we have endpoints on everything.
Yeah, endpoints throttle, endpoints steering, even
All the way
endpoints
third
for
channel.
3 channels.
Yep,
So if you want to
so
put a winch on it,
3-channel remote.
yeah, that's nice. Throttle and steering trim, super basic.
Yep.
I like it. I like it. Okay, so now that we got the body off, you can see all the detail though.
Yes.
Got a nice grill, got nice bumper. You already have the option for some lights. I know we talked about lights last episode. It could be lit if you really wanted to. Tail lights, marker lights. It has a drop-down bed, which is super cool and something you're seeing now on more Lexan bodies. But super high detail. That's a beautiful thing about hard bodies. So this is actual plastic, not Lexan. So it's not twisty and flexible like the Lexan bodies. So you will score and scuff these up and it'll look quite a bit more scale like a full-size truck. So that's pretty neat. So getting into the chassis, like Chris said, it's going to have your leaf springs on it. It's going to have a single-speed transmission
aluminum
with the transfer case. So that's pretty neat. And then you just get a super basic RC4WD Drive 45-turn motor and like a JX style servo on that guy.
These guys are all going to come with 32-pitch heavy-duty steel gears in the transmission and the transfer case too. You get a plastic drive shaft with steel outputs. Nice thick aluminum frame, so not much plastic on this chassis. Pretty much the only plastic you're going to find is the side rails and then the bumper guards.
Yep.
So everything else is pretty much going to be aluminum. Nice steel springs, steel axles.
Even comes with the steering wheel.
Even
More
comes with the steering
detail.
wheel.
Huh. That's fancy. But yeah, that's the RC4WD Drive Trail Finder 2.
So if you're into more scale trailing, this is the kind of truck you're going to want to look for.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. This is definitely a whole different class of its own compared to the SCX10 from Axial and some other stuff. So
really reliable trucks too. They'll last for a long time. Good build quality from RC4WD Drive as always. So truck I'd highly recommend.
So what you're saying is it's like the true scale Toyota.
It is true scale.
Last forever.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. Look at that. Maybe we'll get sponsored by Toyota.
There we go.
We'll have some cool things to put in the show. Okay, so as you guys know, we had our dust off there last weekend on Saturday. So thank you everyone that came out and had some fun with us. And we had lots of people from out of town come. Dalton and Dana from Rosetown. So thank you guys for coming. And then everyone else that helped set up, Dustin, Chris, Chad, Mom, Dad, and everybody else. I'm probably missing a whole bunch. Steve, all those guys. So thanks for coming, helping set up, tear down the whole 9 yards. But now we got some cool footage of the UDR jumping a race car. So thanks again to Rob Jansen Racing for letting us jump your car. We didn't hit it, so that's good. We don't have to replace any parts, so that was cool.
So next year we jump 2 race cars?
I think we have to because we jumped and we measured it out after and it was about 26 feet from the lip of the jump to the lip of the landing ramp. So we could totally clear 2 race cars.
Change the gearing up a little bit and let her go.
Yeah, the thing was just bonkers. We didn't even break anything on the UDR. So and
it was already broken.
Yeah.
It was 3-wheel drive when we jumped it. So.
Yeah, we had a little bit of encounter with some trees jumping in the alley. So that didn't end well. But when you land 15 feet off the top of the trees to the bottom of the ground, it didn't like it.
It doesn't like it that much.
But it was just an outdrive. We just broke an outdrive.
Yeah.
So quick, easy fix. And yeah, so here's some footage. Damn, shaky all the time.
I like the corner markers. Well, that was episode 18
of the Ultra RC Hobby Show.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share with all your friends on Facebook. Don't forget to follow us on Snapchat as well. We've been kind of slacking on that a little bit, but we have a lot of cool events coming up. So this upcoming weekend, so I guess 2 days from today, on Sunday, we'll be out at Diefenbaker Park with Canada Day in the park. And we'll have the same track we had for the dust off set up there. So if you want to come, say hi, as long as Mother Nature's on our side.
Yes.
The following weekend after that is going to be the Ultra RC Bridge City Brawl. So that's a 3-day race event we have at the local track here. And then, so another cool thing going on is we'll actually be at the exhibition this year.
Yes.
All week at the X. So we'll have a track set up and we'll be having lots of fun out there. So come say hi, but we'll have more information about that at a later date. So this summer for Ultra RC Hobbies and everyone involved, so we can actually call it Team Ultra RC, we're going to be having just a blast all summer.
Yeah.
So don't forget to follow us on Snapchat as well, because we'll be having some of those events and just some crazy footage going on just on Snapchat. So follow that as well. So yeah, it's episode 18.